I'm LP Master 6, and this is kind of an awkward place to start. I never start on blank, empty pause screens. Let's just appreciate this together for a moment. The awkward silence. Okay, I've had enough. You guys want to see the game? Welcome to this little forest stage, and I, pretty much from this point in the game onwards, now that we have the dashing ability we acquired last time from the boss, I never let go of the B button. Also, kicks became a lot more useful now, so why did they introduce it earlier? I feel like it should have been dashing then kicks, because, you know, I mean, look at this. Boom. Wait, did that kill the power-up or collect it for us? That's weird. I don't know. And if you're not careful, the boards, I think, are semi-randomized each time. Also, with our huge speed that the opponents do not have, we are a lot less likely to die now. Even though, you know, the game got a lot harder, so there is that. Oh, God. And the two-color scheme thing we got going on because of the original Game Boy graphics makes it a little difficult for me sometimes on a glance, because everything in this world is round to discern the direction, the arrow. The soundtrack I watched, nope, the soundtrack I listened to, the one, who uploaded that? I think it was Philip J. Fry II, one of my favorite Nintendo music uploaders, called it Arrowzone. I don't know if it has an actual official name. I never finished my sentence earlier. If you're not careful, depending on the board design, your bomb will come back around to you and you'll be screwed. There we go. Very beautiful. And also, power-ups don't carry over, in case that's not obvious, from fight to fight. I mean, power-ups as in, like, the fire and the extra bombs at once, all of that. I don't mean kicks and dashing. Those stay for the rest of the game. So I don't know why the enemies who just died, or you when you die, bother to drop the power-ups. Like, why those appear on screen, I have no idea. I guess because it's designed with the multiplayer capabilities in mind, which makes perfect sense. Why did more games not use, more Game Boy games specifically, not use the super multi-tap? Or at least, you know, multiplayer in general when it came to the Super Game Boy. You know, that's so bizarre to me. Especially for GBA games on the Game Boy Player. Why did they not do that? It feels like that would have been a no-brainer. You know, oh well, you know, I'm not Nintendo in the mid-2000s, and neither is Nintendo anymore, so there's nothing we can do to change the past. We can only look forward to the future. That is something I have learned. I talked about in a lot of my older videos my obsession with the past and trying to make things like the past, especially because I was unhappy with my living situation for a long time, and I tried to make it things just like they were before I was all stressed out by a job and college, back when I was in college, and all of that. And now that it's better, I have no reason to focus on the past anymore, and I learned a big lesson about that over the past, like, year. But then I realized, like, a couple days ago, you know, my issue is I worry too much about the future. Because, especially financially, because I'm self-employed, I'm always worrying I don't make enough money, and man, I wanted that. You know, I just need to stop worrying and relax. If I ever really desperately need money, then, you know, I'll be able to get it. I'm just mostly worried about one day having kids. You know, you have to have money for that. But I keep thinking, oh, there's so much stuff I want to buy before then. So much stuff I gotta spend money on. Well, none of it's something I really care about. I do want to add rooms onto our house for kids, but they don't really need their own room until they're, like, at minimum 2 years old, right? So I think I'm okay, and we have the extra room. Or they could sleep in the living room, and I still keep my own room. That would be nice and fun. Who knows? Man! Come on! I don't think I talked about this on my channel, but shortly after my wife and I had the coronavirus during the recording of Kirby's Dream Course, she had this pregnancy scare. She just felt like she was pregnant. And there wasn't much evidence to support it. Why can't I kick it? Oh! I couldn't kick it because it was on the pad thing. Well, that really sucks. Everything we just did, worthless. This is where I'm worried about the gameplay taking a huge drop. Because I think the farthest I've gotten is World 5 or 6. I think I've gotten to World 6. I know I haven't been to 8. I know that for a fact. Actually, I might have been to 7. I'm not sure. I did a lot of playing this last week in the bed while I was really tired. I was taking my friend David to work because his car was messed up and I had to get up early in the morning. And so I would take a nap before work, and then I played Wario Blast in the bed until it was time to leave for work. Which, you know, I thought the increased freedom of not being on a schedule anymore, because one of my companies not went out of business, but in the market where I am, it went out of business. So I'm not obligated on a schedule. Of course, before I set the schedule, but I was obligated to follow it. And now I'm not, except for the fact that I have to make money. So I guess that's what is causing my money-related stress. Because before it was like, okay, well, you know, I have to work these hours, and, you know, that's the best I can do. I don't know why I'm stressed out about it in the first place. Oh, the pregnancy scare. That's way more interesting than the boring stuff I'm talking about. But, you know, it was kind of disappointing almost that she wasn't pregnant, because that would have been fun. We're not ready for it, but, oh well. One day. I guess it wasn't that interesting, huh? I already kind of gave it away. She's not pregnant. So, Kirby and the Forgotten Land comes out soon. Another thing my wife is excited for. I've still only been playing the Nintendo 64 games on Nintendo Switch Online, which is very fun. I've also been playing The Sims 2 Ultimate Collection, of course, because I did get that for free when it released. Actually, about almost a year after it released. But release dates for The Sims are really not the most exciting topic to talk about in a game with, you know, monotonous gameplay. I could talk about literally anything right now, and I'm talking about release dates. Which does not surprise me. God, have I talked about this? So I've talked about my obsessive list making before. But release dates, putting things in release order, was my favorite. So for years I've had this master list I've updated. And I've put it to good use for this channel, obviously. Well, if you consider this channel good use. But an actual use of Nintendo games by release date. And I'd say it's pretty comprehensive. Here, listen to this song while I think of something to say. I just keep thinking, because that's enough of that song. I'm sure you've heard that loop plenty of times. Oh, God. Oh, wait. Okay, so let's test it. Yes, if you run into somebody with the poison, you definitely poison them. Can I still play? I can still place bombs. What is that about? I don't get this. And you know what I haven't been doing? Halting the bombs. So I feel like that'd be a lot more threatening. Oh, God. This guy has, like, no power-ups. Great. That's great for us. Because we have a lot of power up. Oh god. That's what I was talking about when I'm saying this is very dangerous. We only have 60 seconds. These are longer than seconds, too. Which normally video game timers are either seconds or shorter than seconds, so I guess I can be grateful for this. I can't believe it. Oh my god. Oh wow. That's okay. And I know I've said a million times the rule for my channel is I will be completing the game as long as it's not a puzzle game or some sports games. Because I'm very, very bad at puzzle games, and sports games I'm bad at, or they're not interesting. Most of the time, that's the case at least. Fuck, okay. Jeez. I don't know at what point I'm going to start cutting things out. But this game, I mean, it's not technically a puzzle game. This is technically, you know, a solid action game. It's just, it's at a certain point I'm going to get bored, and as much as I want to complete the game and show it off, this is a let's play, you know, and I know that doesn't make it a full walkthrough, but that's kind of what I try to do. Wow, okay. So the world record guy, in his speed run, for the first like 3 or 4 worlds, he kept getting mad because he wasn't doing so well. And then he just kept lucking out and the enemies would kill themselves in like world 8. So it was perfect. So I said I haven't seen certain worlds or the ending. He cut it off right at the credits, so I did miss out on the credits, but I did see the final boss and everything. I wasn't that upset about the spoiler, gotta say. Also, you can't get bombs through other bombs. Okay. So, what's your favorite kind of bean, you guys? My favorite kind of bean is definitely light red kidney beans. I'm saying this because I'm thinking about chili. I get to eat chicken and chili tonight, hopefully. I really hope to be eating some homemade chili. I ate some Hormel chili before recording this, of course. Because food's interesting to talk about. See, it's something about this game. I'm sorry, I don't mean to insult this game, and I'm not trying to be one of those people that plays through a game just because... I honestly don't know why. Sometimes because people want them to, or they feel like they have to. It's like, oh, this game sucks. I really hate playing this. And then they play it through the whole game for their channel. Which obviously you do that with certain things, like Donkey Kong Jr. Math and the like. Sonic 06 is a common example. Or Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric, I feel, would be more appropriate. I don't know why I'm listing Sonic games, because I've never beaten one. And I've played very few. But you get what I'm saying. And I don't think this is a bad game. This is mostly a just hang out and talk game. So, it's just that nothing much has been going on with my life. I've been listening to my old videos still in the car. And I'm on Super Mario World, and much more fascinating than I remember. God, it really... Listening to that one just feels good. Oh yeah, you can't get stuck between bombs, except for the stupid arrows. A lot of the time, because you can just kick them. Please kill him. Please kill him. It's not going to kill him. I don't know why I said it's not going to kill him. Way after like 5 bombs went off since then. We gotta go, buddy. And... for some reason, I thought he was trapped. No! Oh, my God! See, that's the danger of getting as many power-ups as you can. Am I going to change my ways? Absolutely not. Why would I do that? Let's kick it. Don't get the... Boom! Did you even get it? Or did you just place a bomb over it? How rude! Now nobody can have it. Is that really what you want? I guess that's honestly the smarter thing to do. I mean, I guess that's a viable strategy. I don't know. Bomberman players, put it in the comments if you think it's a viable strategy to blow up all the power-ups that you can, and then play the game from that point onward. God, I'm very nervous about having 3 enemies on the screen. And we're only in World 3. Oh my god, are they really? Okay, I really thought they were all just gonna stand there and take it and die. What are you doing? Come on. Please die. Nope, nobody's dead yet. Oh god, I'm going to be. We take his power-ups. Wonderful, beautiful, all of those words. Oh, we almost had him trapped in the corner. Well, ooh, itchy head. I got an itchy head. Ooh, right under my headphone thing. What's that part called? The part where the headphones connect? The headphone bar, you know? You get what I'm saying, right? That's not what I wanted. I wanted to place it in front of me and then turn around. Okay. I'm just gonna start placing them like crazy. That's it. Please die. Please. You just have to die. This is where I don't exactly get Bomberman. I don't get what you're supposed to do to make this not a hope for the best, tedious situation at the end of every match with a lot of people where you've blown everything up successfully. That was a beautiful play. Okay, so the obstacles do make it, you know, interesting. So I am very glad everything's not just like World 1 or Round 1, whatever you want to call it. Zone 1. Synonyms. Oh god. Why did I do that? That was not smart. I had him trapped, and then I thought, oh, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm sorry, that's not a good sentence to say. Somebody could twist those words. Somebody could edit those. So, my wife was telling me a story about this girl she heard of who was doing a Twitch stream, and a SWAT team burst in her house because somebody had doxed her, and, oh god, found out her address and said that she was doing something horribly illegal, and sent a SWAT team to her live on stream. I wish something like that would happen. She didn't get any trouble, obviously. She apparently the SWAT team pointed the gun at her dog, which would really make me very angry. But we've gone on the animal rant a million times. But God, oh, that would make me so mad. Oh no. Glad they can't kick. So how are you Mad Bombers doing? Should I start role-playing as the Mad Bombers? I'm gonna do it. Oh, Wario, we are going to beat you good. We're gonna beat you but good. Grr, you can't believe you want to steal our treasures. I'm a Wario. That's my role-playing. Didn't I last do that stupid joke in Wario Land? Oh. Actually, this is my first time using my GameCube since I recorded Donkey Kong for the Game Boy. Can you believe that? One of the best systems ever. And I haven't played my GameCube in 4 months. And that was only to play a GameCube game then. Although I think Galen and I, my friend who I record videos on the channel Cheesy Delicious with, I think we recorded something. Or played something on the GameCube not long before that. We are supposed to hang out tomorrow, and I'm excited, except I'm also very tired. I'm ready to go. We're going out to eat, my wife and I, very soon. next week after my niece's birthday, where I got her this, in case you guys have never seen the cartoon Miraculous, Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir, I got her this figure, this plush, that I thought was going to be really big because it was $30 and it comes in as just small, and I really just hope she really appreciates it. Alright, put this boss's name on the screen! This guy is a lot more dangerous, I feel, than the last few, because he is actually floating, as you can tell by the shadow. Oh my god. Okay. Oh god. And he's a lot faster, and, you know, can move around much more freely, obviously, from the floating. Why? Okay. I just don't get him, first of all. I didn't mean to place that bomb. So this is a teddy bear with balloons, and somehow the Mad Bombers formed together and created him. Okay, like, you know, I get it. Not every game has to have a reason. Not every game has to make sense. So you can touch his balloons. I guess that's a good thing. We did damage. Yes, we did damage. Excellent. Beautiful. Okay, alright, more damage. Please, please more damage. I need more damage. I need to start doing it not next to... Did that hurt him? Or was he just making that face? There's no way that hurt him. Alright, 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 alright. Yes, no! Did not hurt him. Okay, he just... What? Is that supposed to be an attack? What is that? Because he's not attacking us. You know, I didn't even realize that before, but... Oh, now he's attacking us with creepy teddy bear heads. I'm really depressed now that that made me think of Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't want to talk about that. Yes, I do find Five Nights at Freddy's to be cringe. I've never played it, but that style of game, and I've watched my niece watch videos of some of it. It's not my thing. The fan base is a very strange mixture of kids. And the idea, like, I get food orders for Chuck E. Cheese pizza a lot. Or, I'm sorry, Pasquale's Pizza. They don't call it Chuck E. Cheese pizza. It's like a restaurant inside Chuck E. Cheese, even though it's only... Oh, they destroyed bombs. Okay, that's neat. You know, that restaurant's only found inside Chuck E. Cheese, but the idea of a kid going to Chuck E. Cheese, being like, oh my god, this is just like Freddy Fazbear. Really, you know, that's not something that would have happened when I was a kid, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Not that that's a bad thing. I'm sure there was a lot of cringe when I was a kid, you know, that, like, I'm sure I would have found 90s terminology if I were in my 20s, in the 90s, to be awful, and I wouldn't have said any of it. But, you know, you slowly come around to these sorts of things after they become ironic, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. I mean, and I know that's really stupid and bigoted, and, you know, it's not like I do this, like, there are some things I think I'll never say just because their usage just reminds me of certain things, and I think they're just unnecessary. Like, on fleek, for example. Or bruh. I mean, I don't think I'll ever come around to that. I say it as a joke occasionally. Or in informative sentences like this one. But I don't think words like that will ever be my cup of tea. But you never really know. And like saying bet, like, what are you betting? What are you betting on? There's nothing at stake. Like, oh, I'll come over to your house at 9. See you then, brother. Bet. What? Why do you have to make it into a gamble? Huh? What are you gambling? What's at stake here? You know. That's offensive to gambling addicts. I saw something on the internet that's saying stuff, like, saying this is like crack is offensive to crack addicts, which I guess makes sense. Because it triggers them. But, I mean... Oh my god, we're never going to beat this boss. I guess I get it. But I don't know how I feel about that. I used to take the very conservative stance on that, you know, on most things. Like the whole, like, oh, I used to cringe when somebody had their pronouns listed at like the top of their account for something. Of course, I don't really use social media, but I'd see it on like my wife's phone or something. And that was the worst gameplay of this game yet. Jeez. And, you know, there's no... That's just mean. It's not like it affects me. And, you know, it's not like I was going to make mean comments or something. I just used to think... I guess that's a good example of what I was trying to say earlier. Oh my god! He didn't even touch me! We've been on this boss for like 8 minutes. I'm so sorry. And we get the power-ups again. That was a risk I was willing to take because there are no repercussions if I die. Please kill him. Well, not kill him, but, you know. The damage. I'm looking for the damage. I bet you don't even have enough PP left for your Vine Whip. Woo! He said PP. That was a story I heard in my Super Mario World Let's Play that I haven't thought about in years since that Let's Play. It's from kindergarten. Now I'm just thinking about kindergarten again. Elementary school. Man, I'm still pissed sometimes when I think about it. My best friend was talking. Or no, what was it? There was something I didn't do, and the teacher thought I was talking, and she got really mad at me, and I had to sit out of recess for like 4 days. Or 5 days. And one time, I remember my very first conflict of conscience. No, conscience. Big difference. Was my best friend Travis Davidson in 3rd grade was talking. Or no, I was talking to him, and he wasn't saying anything back. And the teacher got really mad at me. And... or got really mad at him. And I felt so badly because he got in trouble and he wasn't doing anything. So I went up and I said, Miss Beverly, it was me. I was the one doing the talking. And she said, okay, Jason, for your honesty, you get a yellow card. But Travis got a red card for talking. He didn't do anything wrong. And she didn't change his card. I mean, I appreciate her still, you know, like... saying, okay, you still have to get a yellow card. We finally beat the boss. But, you know, Travis should have gotten his lowered to a yellow card from a red card. You know, come on. Boss cleared. Retrieved the Trouncer. Not Trouncer, but the Trouncer. Dash In was the name. It was like they were out of, you know, character limits. Out of characters to use, but now it's the Trouncer. Ram and Trounce, the bad dudes. Oh, God. Oh, the period is out of the quotation marks. Must be used with dash-in. This is the most useful ability in the game. Wario, beware. Next challenge contains short fuses and warp holes, and we will show off the Trouncer next time. For World 4! Woohoo! I'm LP Master 6.